What have we here? Welcome to the Berserkers. You want to make it all the way to the top? You must observe our sacred tradition. Tell me, what brings you here?
The Hammer Clans.
Ah, that's a shame. Boss just
Then open it. You're going to serve the Hammer.
Am I? Strange. Here was me thinking I decided.
Serve them, or I'll kill you.
Straight to the threats, eh? You think a tavern keeper doesn't get talk like that every day? All right, hard man. Let's see you outside.
Well, that's one view of it.
So, you want me to start serving that? Then draw your weapon.
We'll talk about it later.
Oh, you little shit!
So, are you going to serve the Hammer?
Yeah. They'll get served. I'll speak to Angram, all right?
What does Angram have to do with it?
He told me not to serve the Hammer clan. I think he was hoping some of them would, shift over to...
I think Cormac should know about that.
I think that's got nothing to do with me. I'm just a tavern keeper.
Orin has lifted the ban on the hammer.
Well, aren't you the smooth-skinned charmer? How did you get him to lift?
Well,
I'll bet. But however you did it, I'm thankful. Here, take this. A small token of... Stop using that here. This is no place for technology.
about my support. I took care of your door.
Are there any problems?
None to speak of.
Tell me, why am I hearing only complaints from the cultivators? Could it have something to do with... It'll be days before they're able to work, and sickness and diarrhea really aren't words you want to hear.
Your door asked for food, I took him.
Payment, you made my men sick. Whatever you thought you were doing, you've left men in the forest with their guts in knots. Be glad I'm not...
Trouble between Elder and the Ising?
So, Elder can drown his sorrows instead of shouting them around Goliath. How did you manage that?
After a little chat, Orin agreed it was best for the clans.
A little chat, eh? Well, however you managed it, it's a relief.
Listen, Orn had better pull himself together.
Well, I should have had more faith. It seems people do believe in our cause.
Anger was behind the trouble. He hoped that since the Hammer clan wasn't being served, that he could lure people to join the Eisen clan.
You're sure of this?
Orin told me himself.
Then it seems I must speak with Ragnar, and we'll find a way to persuade Ang. We have enough trouble with the Albs without fighting amongst ourselves. Thank you for your service. Take this for payment, and keep this matter between us.
Stop messing around with that thing.
I'll help you. I wonder what this place was.
Knowledge and technology are gifts that offer us salvation. We can... This is me.
No, I'm not good enough for that.
What these ruins must have witnessed.
Commander, U4 awaiting command. Commander, U4 awaiting...
Report status. Are you repaired?
Negative. Access to repair station systems denied.
Is there any way to access this?
Negative. I am unable to bypass security perimeters.
Doing that would probably alert command that we're here. That wouldn't help us. Are you able to identify your defective
Analyzing.
If you can't access the systems, they must think you were destroyed too. It seems we're both outcasts. What data do you have on the crash?
Analyzing. The radar was on a direct... The radar was hit by accurate ground fire. The shot hit an open port on the radar. Evasion was not possible.
Where did the fire come from?
Analyzing. Cannot positively... There were no indications of magic. Possible responsible parties. The outlaws, clerics.
Could the outlaws have been responsible?
Analyzing. Capabilities and behavior of the outlaws difficult to... Cannot state probability.
You mean it could have been the clerics who shot at us?
Analyzing. Flight was over Berserker territory. Calculations indicate low probability of cleric...
That wasn't great, was it?
Albs too? What exactly do you...
Analyzing. Possible indications that an Elex-powered weapon was used. Albs use... Status of open port on the radar was unusual. Port could only have been opened and secured in place during maintenance in Alb repair station.
I was told it was faulty. Why would our own people sabotage the mission?
Analyzing. Motive... Identity of shooter. Unknown.
But there are some answers out there somewhere. What about the Berserkers? They would have at least...
Analyzing. The ground fire was from an energy weapon. Probability of Berserker part...
That somehow means If you can identify the components you need, I can help you. List the components needed for your repair.
Analyzing. Command systems impaired. DI6...
Where can I find a DI...
Analyzing. Highest probability is the
The converter. Right.
I'll take care of them.
I have the target acquisition. Initiate repairs to your... That should reset your command systems. Analyze and report.
Command systems, functional and fully operational. U4 unit now open.
Follow me. If we become separated, meet me in a dam in the ruins by Goliath. Here are the coordinates.
Coordinates confirmed.
So, are you repaired?
Negative. Weapon systems
Can you identify the problem?
Target acquisition module is defective. U3, the drone at the crash site should provide...
You mean back at the radar? Come with me.
You've already got someone with you.
You'll pay for that, asshole. You'll pay for that, asshole. Look out!
I have the target. Initiate panel and follow.
Coord.
Can you identify? You mean? Come with.
You've already got some.
You should go.
Yeah.
Follow me.
Initiating area scan, detecting high levels of obsolescence. Commander, this should assist you.
Oh, you found something. Thank you.
Initiating system optimization. Recommend environmental analysis.
Let's see if there's anything salvageable from this drone.
Analyzing. U3. Severe damage. U3.
There's no chance of...
Possibility of recovery. 0.3%.
Then let's forget it. I'll focus on fixing... I can't... I have the target acquisition module you need. Initiate repairs to your weapon system. Report status.
Analyzing. Weapon system is now operational.
Then you can follow me and we'll test it out.
Recommend caution. Confusing and brittle terrain.
My name is Lori Stetton, and I am reporting to you direct from the Infinite Skies complex on Rocky Coast. Just an hour ago, this entire facility was shut down by the environmental authorities, and authorities have opened an investigation into the executive management, with Infinite Skies standing accused of covering up leaks and environmental pollution on a scale unprecedented in the history of this coastline. Legal insiders are already talking about a multi-billion settlement that could see the company face closure. We'll bring you more details as soon as they are released.
You once possessed great Elex abilities, didn't you? You're probably a soldier from Zakor, possibly even a commander, but you are now free from Elex, and from the orders that come. Have you come here to die like the clerics that I just killed? Or are you here to...
What can you offer me?
The weapons of my enemies. Never used. Dropped once. Well cleaned. You won't find a drop of their... I have traveled alone since I left Zakor. And I wish to remain... Still, if you have information to give me, that would be useful. Information and shards are what an Alb needs. Not that either of those things help these...
Tell me about the fight with the clerics.
They're fanatics. They attacked me without question. I was left with no choice but to kill them. Well, I killed 2. There are 2 others nearby who are prolonging their lives by hiding. It's good you aren't one of them. The dangers that we separatists face are increasing every day, and the followers of Kalan. But I have business to conclude before we speak. It seems there are 2 followers of Kalan nearby who are anxious to see their god in person. And I must send them on the... Quickly, decide. Will you stand with me?
You can count on me.
Good. Then let us send Kalan as followers. This one's mine!
Time to teach you a lesson.
The clerics lie in the dirt. And there is no sign of them. Let us hope the stench of these bodies makes the rest of his... Loyalty should be rewarded. Loyalty is what will save us from the free people. Beware of the Elex... Beware of the Alexiters and all their lies.
Analyzing structural integrity. Caution, caution. Dangerous energy levels detected.
Hey, you've been out in the wilderness.
Yes.
Well, I'm looking for a guy, and I wonder if you've... He's called Ray. He's an outlaw with a... You haven't met him anywhere out there, have you?
I've met a lot of people. Maybe I've met him, maybe I haven't.
Yeah? Well, if you do find Ray, can you let me know?
What's it worth?
If it's a real lead and not troll crap, then I'll pay you a decent reward for the information. But don't think you can go lying to me and making up where he is. I'll know a lie if I hear it.
This teleporter is active.
I'm watching.
Halt! Not a step further. No one is allowed into the city without an entry permit.
Requesting access.
Hey, is that a U-4? Nice drone. Sorry, little drone, I'd let you in, but I presume you want to stick with this guy. Without a permit, he's gonna stay out here.
Where can I get an entry ID?
You can't. We're full. We're short of supplies. So the decision has come down to close the gates. The full allocation of entry IDs has been given out, and we have instructions not to let anyone else in. Those outlaws have us stretched enough as it is. I'm not saying you're working with them, but until law and order is reestablished, we can't risk any more undesirables joining up with them. You'll have to wait till all this is over and done with. Say, there's a bunch of others who can't get in who've taken up residence in some...
Have there been any Alb attacks?
With Zakor on our northern border, there are always Alb troops coming, but they don't seem to be attacking us here for the moment.
But have you heard anything about Alexiters traveling through Abessa?
Yeah. Alexiter Calyx was reported to have headed north with a few combat units and a troop of mechs.
Alexiter Calyx? So he's been promoted.
A few days ago. They must be back at the Ice Palace. What's with the interest in... You go chasing them, you'll just find trouble. And I don't want them tracing that trouble back.
I'm asking so I can avoid them.
Don't treat me like a rookie. You sound like someone who wants a showdown. So let me give you a warning. That approach is gonna get you and anyone close to you killed.
Is she really so gullible?
Someone hears that.
I'll see you later, all right?
It's his own fault.
Initiating area scan.
I don't have the
Detecting high
shards, so
levels
that's not
of
gonna happen.
obsolence.
Are you completely sure? I mean, yeah, what the fuck?
I don't know the guy. Suppose I never will now.
Welcome to the camp of the impure, where the poor souls barred from the city stand and wait for the Alps to kill them.
What do you want here?
We don't want anything here. We want to be in there, in the city, as the law says we can, as the law says we should be. Those clerics are supposed to uphold the law, yet here we are. The gate's closed. Sounds like your drone has a few short circuits. I'll give you half price.
It's not for sale.
That's a shame. I can think of a few surprises that thing could give our cleric friends.
Are there any trade?
Out here, not really traders.
Don't you trade?
If there's profit in it, I'll buy and sell anything. What is it you're looking for?
Just show me what you're willing to trade.
All right, let's see if we can both profit.
I'm looking to buy a weapon.
Sure, if you have the shards.
Here, I'll take it.
Shards to me, and to you, your key.
What am I supposed to do with this?
You open the crate in the shack over there with it. I don't lug all my merchandise around with me. Go on, Go and get it.
No. I can't believe that.
I need the shards. It's as simple as that.
I don't even want to know.
Get something to drink first.
Goods are the whole heart of trade. What's the world without trade?
Is she
Welcome to
really
the
so gullible?
As the both sounds like
It's not. I want to get into the...
have you tried to get in yet?
Yes.
And you got turned away, right?
I wouldn't be here otherwise.
Okay. I can offer you a way to get into the city, but it's risky because you might not get out again. At least not if they confiscate your...
Why won't I be able to...
All right. I just hope things don't go the same. The clerics have shut the city up tight. They won't let anyone who doesn't have a valid ID through the gate. Not in, not out.
Who is cool?
He's an acquaintance of mine. He lost his ID and got stuck in there when they sealed the gates. Anyway, we're off the point. You want in, right? And I can give you a counterfeit ID that will get you in. But once you're inside there, I need you to go and take an ID card to Cooper. That way he can come back out again. Like I say, I can get you in, but I also need you to help. You good with that? Does that sound like a...
Deal. Give me the ID, and I'll meet Cooper.
Good. Right. That's the plan. Long term. You see, Wick has all the blank IDs. So before I can get you an ID, I need you to get me Wick.
Where is Wick?
Well, that there is a good question. You see, he's been gone for a while. He'd gone over to the ruins to see if there was anything worth You should look for him over to the northwest if you're in a hurry to get into the city. Just look through all the houses. He should still be there.
Are there any?
Out here.
Don't you trade?
If there's profit in it, what is it you're looking?
Just show me what you're...
All right. Let's see if we can both...
Nah.
I can't say that any more clearly.
The fight is the only thing that matters. That makes it real.